previous study, do you understand the material? If you understand well enough, you are ready to the next unit. Okay, before we are going to learn about the material, let's start our class today by reciting Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today, we will learn about advertising, especially in event. Do you ever join school event at your school? Like singing or maybe dancing, English debat, and speech contest. In this material, you will learn about how to make event advertisement, and in the end, you will make some example of event advertisement at your school. In this case, I will explain about definition of advertisement, purpose of advertisement, kind of advertisement, and the part of advertisement. Definition of advertisement is a public announcement in televisi, internet, or newspaper advertising something such as product for sale, service offer, or an event. Pengumuman yang ditujukan ke khalayak umum yang biasanya ditemui di televisi, koran, ataupun internet yang biasanya mengiklankan tentang acara ataupun produk jasa yang akan dijual. Then, the purpose of advertisement is to urge the reader to use and buy the product. Maksudnya untuk mendorong pembaca akan membeli produk tersebut. The second is to announce about the product or service. Untuk mengumumkan jasa atau produk yang akan diiklankan. The last is to convince. Untuk meyakinkan pembaca. Nah, sebenarnya tujuan yang paling penting dari advertisement itu adalah untuk meyakinkan pembaca supaya membeli produk tersebut atau memakai jasa tersebut. Kind of advertisement. There is four kind in advertisement. The first is printed advertisement. It's an advertisement that is published by printed media such as newspaper and magazine. Maksudnya adalah contohnya itu newspaper dan newspaper koran ataupun majalah. The second is advertorial atau iklan yang berbentuk berita. Display advertisement. Display advertisement is an advertisement display which is display in an image. Display advertisement adalah advertisement yang berbentuk gambar dan biasanya dengan bahasa yang singkat. The last is electronic advertisement. Electronic advertisement published by media electronic. Then in event advertisement there is 5 part or items. The first is advertisement heading. In advertisement heading there is 2 items. The first is main heading and the second is additional heading. Then the second part is audience target. This part is telling to whom the advertisement is directed to. Di bagian ini memberitahukan kepada siapa iklan itu akan diberitahukan. The third is event body. In this part there is 2 items. The first is date and the second is information. Then the fourth is what you will get. In this section you can write the advantage if the people or the participant joining in the event. Di bagian ini Anda harus menuliskan apa keuntungan mengikuti event tersebut supaya orang tertarik mengikuti event tersebut. Dan the last is salutation. You need to write who write this advertisement. Di bagian ini Anda harus menuliskan siapa yang menulis iklan tersebut dan organisasi apa yang mengadakan iklan tersebut.
Okay, now I will give you some example of event advertisement, especially at school. The first is dancing competition, then Independent Day, and National Education Day. Ada contohnya itu ada Hari Kemerdekaan, kemudian Hari Pendidikan Nasional, dan Lomba Kebersihan Kelas. In this case, I will give you basic format of event advertisement, especially at school. Nah, di bagian ini menjelaskan tentang basic format dari event advertisement, especially at school. Pertama, ada event headings and event title, and audience target, kemudian event body, kemudian what you will get in section, and the last is contact person. After you read the example of event advertisement, then part in event advertisement, surely you will remember material about announcement. The difference between advertisement and announcement are quite clear. An advertisement is inclined towards marketing and has an intention of mostly convincing people into something. As for an announcement, it is just a way of passing information without mass impressing or convincing the audience. Nah, perbedaan iklan dan pengumuman itu sudah cukup jelas ya. Iklan cenderung ke arah pemasaran dan sebagian besar bertujuan untuk meyakinkan orang tentang sesuatu, sedangkan untuk pengumuman itu hanya cara untuk menyampaikan informasi tanpa banyak penekanan untuk meyakinkan audiens. Okay, now I will give you tips to write a good announcement. Don't forget to tell people what they want to know about the event. Jangan lupa memberitahukan orang-orang tentang event tersebut. In the attention era, time is precious, and if you fail to give them what they need to know for their decision, they will decide not to go. The first is checklist of information. Who is hosting the event? What the event will be? Where it will be? Then when, date and time the event will be taking place, and why it's going on. Then transparent key. Pertama itu kita harus menuliskan siapa yang mengadakan, kemudian acara apa yang akan berlangsung, di mana acara itu berlangsung, kapan acara berlangsung, dan alasan kenapa berlangsungnya acara atau kenapa ada acara tersebut. The second is boring the energy. Nobody wants to go to a boring event karena tidak ada yang mau datang ke acara yang membosankan. Then don't make the announcement long, dan jangan membuat pengumuman yang terlalu panjang. The third is make something free. Using the word free somehow with your announcement will get people attention. People love free events, but they really love free foods. If you can have free food at your event, do it. As silly as sounds, even will free food always seem to do better. Furthermore, if you have free food at your event, make sure to tell people in your announcement. Gunakan kata gratis dalam event announcement Anda, karena dengan adanya kata gratis, orang akan lebih tertarik untuk datang dan join dalam advertisement atau event tersebut. Seperti gratis tiket masuk ataupun gratis makanan. Then the fourth is show photo from past event. In the event world, past performance is a good indicator of future performance. If you had a great event in the past, make sure to share picture or video to prove it. Kinerja masa lalu adalah indikator yang baik untuk kinerja masa depan. Jika Anda memiliki acara yang hebat sebelumnya, pastikan Anda membagikan gambar atau video supaya orang-orang akan lebih tertarik datang ke acara tersebut. Okay, then let's make it social. Have people connect to your people, and even on social media, give them a link, hashtag, or QR code. This will help people connect early while they are still deciding and keep them engaged once they have made the decision.
Oke, di pertemuan kali ini kita telah belajar tentang definisi dari advertisement, jenis-jenis advertisement, the item in advertisement, dan the purpose of advertisement. Oke, I think enough and thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.